Welcome back, everybody. Bloodlust Knight here with another World of Tanks video for you. Here I'm going to show you one of my favorite tanks that I fell in love with after mistakenly identifying it as a different tank. So what I mean by that is when I got it, I thought it was a completely different tank than what it is. So it's the AMX M449 Liberte. Now, yes, I bought the tank. It's one of the earliest ones I bought when I switched from console over to PC, and the reason I got it is because I thought, like I said, I thought it was a completely different tank. What I mean is I thought it was the FCM50T. Sadly, there goes our T71. Brilliant. Now, you're going to have to forgive me with some of the jumpiness here. There's nothing I can do about it. There's apparently issues going on with the servers. A lot of people have been experiencing it. For some reason, it's causing lag skips, like just skips or frame drops, just out of nowhere. No idea why. Nothing I can do about it. It's weird. I don't understand why it's doing that. It's been doing it more and more lately, and for some reason. But the Liberte, I thought it was the FCM50T because that's what it was over the console. And I loved the FCM50T. I wanted the FCM50T back. So when I got this, I thought I got it back. Then I tried it and went, why am I slow? And that's what I was like. I'm like, why am I slow? That's when I found out what it is. It's not the FCM50T. So to my horror, I was very upset because I thought it was. I didn't know how to use this tank. I've never seen it before because it wasn't on console at the time when I moved over. A couple months later, they finally added it. So I was like, what am I going to do with this? Well, over time, I studied the tank. I was doing things wrong. Why is it not working? Why is side-scraping being horrible? Yes, they can hit my cupola very easily. So I was sitting here looking. Okay, I studied it. Oh, and then I figured it out. The armor's in the front. Do not side-scrape with this tank. There is no armor on the side. See, and that's kind of like how I'm doing this. Usually you don't want to do this with heavy tanks because your lower plate's exposed, but in this case, it actually has decent armor in the lower plate, and they are higher elevated than me, so it's a little harder for them to hit it. There we go, track the Stone Sentinel. He's reloading. But that's what I figured out with the AMX M449. Very heavy armor in the front, especially with this turret. It's really good. Now, the issue with it before, back in the day, it had a problem because it was just kind of weak. So what you're seeing me do now with the amount of damage, it did not do that before until they buffed it. Its average damage used to be lower at around 240, 260? Somebody let me know down in the comments and correct me on that. I believe it was 240. But now they bumped it up. They definitely bumped it up. Now it's an average of 300. That's a huge plus for this tank. 300 damage. Because with the reload speed of 8 seconds, they didn't change much at the reload or anything else. They just buffed its damage up. Armor was still great. It's fantastic. And it's not a preferential, so you will face tier 10s with it, but man, have I surprised even the Death Stars with this tank. They couldn't pen the front. Just angling perfectly. That was great. That was one of the highest block damage games I've had in the longest time until I finally got it in the Type 5. Now, this is I believe it is a 90 mil. Correct me on that one too, if it's a 90 mil or 100 mil. I think it's 100 mil. Correct me on that one too. But again, with this buff that it got for slightly increased damage, it made it much more viable and worthy to compete with all its other tier 8 counterparts, or in other aspects with tier 9s are in the way. Because before, with its lower damage, it had a hard time it was just a support heavy tank. Which hurt quite a lot. It really hurt quite a lot. So now I'm just going to move forward, trying to intercept the IS-3 and KV-4. XM57 staying on top to shoot. Ouch, IS-3 just got smacked. Alright, there's KV-4. Can I get him? No. Again, slightly angled, but pointing my armor mainly to the front and trying not to expose my side. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying not to expose my side, because again, there's no armor. That's why I figured out why side scraping does not work. There is no armor on the sides. None. So it's one strategy I figured out with this. Do not side scrape with the AMX M4s. Pretty much almost all of the non-auto reloading heavy French tanks, you don't side scrape with them. They have horrible side armor. So still full health, 2,000 damage, 1,300 assist. Not bad, that's actually really good. Now I do have a Mark of Excellence on this. It is one I've been meaning to try to play more often, especially since not a lot of people have been playing theirs after it's buff. Ouch, where'd he hit me and how is he still hidden? Oh, there he is. How'd you stay hidden? And it's not letting me pin him. Let me know in the comments, is me hitting shift so fast causing my accuracy to go down? So can't hit Super Hellcat. Alright, oh, nope. Alright, but here's the good thing. Hellcat's above me, that's actually pretty bad. I'm still angling because I know the IS is there. The IS can pin the lower plate with that 100 mil. But look, I'm just utilizing my frontal armor. It's great. Not utilizing the weapon very much. No damage there, but he did take out my viewport. Oh, and the IS had to do one more shot at me, but managed to finish him off. There we go. J Panther finished off the Super Hellcat. 2904, 2950. Look at 29, 29, 20. Wow. Pause that for a moment. 2900, 2900, 2900. How often do you see that? Honestly, how often do you see that? At that high, too. That's crazy. That's the craziest, like, stats I've gotten with the AMX. Alright, so with that, 3 kills. All they have is their light tank, SU-130PM, and an artillery Crusader SP. So I'm going this way, believing the WZ is up on the front, but what I did, I'm going to be cautious here because I am in range to whoever's in that bush can see me. Oh, what do you know? Someone saw me. Someone is in the bush. I don't know if I hit him there. I don't know who it is. I'm hoping it's not the SU-130 because he can hit me hard. Well, that answers that. Well, WZ's gone. And our Artie went crazy. He found the SU-130. Yes, you're seeing this correctly. Our artillery, our SPG, is spotting the... Oh, he disappeared. There he is. I missed. Okay. And he's gone. Our SPG was spotting the SU-130. Got my HE loaded roller going up. And I anticipated, I figured he was going to, yep, going to come down to try and deal with me. He did not pin the right spot, which is good, because if he did, I would be in trouble. And I had the reload to surpass him. There we go. 5 kills. 3572, excuse me, even higher. I don't know how much I did to the WZ. Now I'm sitting here going, okay, I'm going to see if the Crusader SP is still over here, because if I can get him, that's Top Gun. That would be amazing. 3,500 damage plus. 3470 block and 2915 assist. That is a lot. And unfortunately, it is not high enough to get that Object 260 mission done, because it is only tier 8s and 7s. Pop out, he's not in the corner. Alright, he's not immediately down that way. I'm not seeing him on that edge, nor am I going to even try to see if he's there. J Panther, same thing, gave up. We're just going to go cap. We're not going to chase this Crusader. He runs faster backwards. So yeah, over time, when having this tank, again, I was first upset because it was an FCM 50T. I couldn't figure out how this is done. When I finally figured out how to play it properly, I fell in love with the tank. I love the Liberte. Liberte is, or just the AMX M449 in general. But I'm going to go with Liberte because I know you can get this in the Bond store. It's free. I love the Liberte. I love its performance. I love its capabilities. The buff it got made it so much better to be able to keep up with its tier 8 counterparts. It just makes it a great around tank. So there's the win. As I said, we are not going to go chase the Crusader. No idea where he went. But yeah. Blue, red, white, and yes, the symbol of a rooster. It is the French. But AMX M449 Liberte. Liberté, égalité, fraternité. Liberty, equality, and freedom. At least that's what somebody told me. I hope you all have the AMX M449 or the Liberté. Either or. And again, this you can get in the Bond shop. So go right ahead, grab it. It's a fun tank. Who knows? You might fall in love with it too, as I have. And now here is the yeah. Now that's the result. Aced it. 264,000 credits. It is a premium tank, so you will get more credits out of it. But the nice thing, as I am now finally trying to work on it, because I did with the other that I've had as long as with this tank, Mark of Excellence. I just got the second mark on it. So eventually we'll see. I may or may not pursue to get the third mark on this one too. Would be nice, then I'd finally have a French vehicle with a third mark of excellence. Especially this one, because it's one of the longest tanks I've had in my account. 3750, because I did hit the WZ. 3470 and 2915. That's just crazy. Crazy amount of stats for a heavy tank to get with 5 kills. And there we are at the top. Look at that, 1847. That's almost twice as much as what the SU-130 PM got. That is crazy insane for this tank. And here's the craziest thing too. So when you get a mastery badge, whether it be 3rd, 2nd, 1st, or ace, if ever you beat and get a new record, even if you already have the badge, in this case the ace tanker, even if you beat the record, pair of ribbons, banner ribbon will be down underneath, indicating it's a new record you've done with a tank. There is none under that. And this was 1847. Now I'm going through my head, and I cannot remember, what did I do with this tank to earn more? And on top of that, it was long before its buff too. So what did I do to do more? That's the one that bugged me, and I was just like, what the? All this 1847 base experience, all this, and it wasn't a new record. What did I do? So that's a crazy one to ask a question about right there. But yeah, that's the Liberté. So let me know down in the comments if you have this tank. Let me know if you also have fallen in love with the Liberté like I have, or you're struggling with it. I hope this video will give you some pointers out on how to play with the Liberté as well. And let me know, was the buff definitely worth it? Is it still missing something with the buff? Let me know down in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you hate it. Do hit the subscribe button for more video content like this. And with that, thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I hope to see you next time.